Welcome to the Library Statesman. Thanks for joining us for the last book unboxing video that we have for you this year. Don't be too sad, because when you're back next year, we will have a whole new set of new books to start with right away. But we've got one more set here in front of us now, so let's get to it, okay? I'm going to start with easy readers today because I feel like they have not gotten a whole lot of love in some of our other videos, and it's time to change that. So we have a super cute new series called Magical Rescue Vets. These are easy chapter books, so anybody can check these out, but I'm really looking at you second and third graders. You are going to love these books. Magical Rescue Vets, books 1 and 2. We've got the newest in the Pets Rule series, Beware of the Dino Snake. We have got the second book in the Coral Keepers series. It looks really cute. It's called Dive for the Black Pearl. Oh, a couple more Magical Rescue Vets. This series really does look adorable, so I hope you will check that out. And then for my Pokemon crazy readers out there, when you are ready to love Pokemon and also love chapter books, we have a whole series just for you. Ton of these Pokemon chapter books. Check them out. I think they are going to go really, really fast. They look really fun to read. So those are available in the library. We have the Cupcake Diaries. Now it was regular chapter books, graphic novels, and now we have them in easy chapter books. This one looks really sweet. It's called The Rescues, Finding Home. I think I would really like that one. This is the first in a new series called Nisi and Nene and the Glitter Girls. That looks adorable. And finally, the last one that we have for Easy Chapter is called The Story of Gumluck the Wizard. So that looks really, really fun. I think the pictures are fun. It's not too many words on a page. It's going to be a really, really great, fun story. Okay, let's keep going to our graphic novels today. This one is called Bitsy and Boozle Tell a Story. Teachers, this is so cool. I looked at it and I was like, this looks weird. And then I started flipping through it. It's great. Bitsy is the narrator of the story, and she's trying to figure out how to be the voice of the narrator and tell a good story, and what point of view she wants to tell the story from. There's a grumpy little wizard named Boozle in it. At the back of the book, this really caught my attention, especially teachers. You don't often see a glossary in the back of a graphic novel, but it talks a lot about different parts of a book, the dilemma, who's the antagonist, who's the protagonist, foreshadowing, all kinds of great aspects in a story. So anyway, I was very surprised when I looked at it. I was like, that's kind of weird. Look at me, I was judging a book by the cover. We say we're never supposed to do that. I did it. I was surprised. I think this is going to be a really, really popular book. Okay, we have a new series that we're adding to the library. It's called Squire and Knight. This boy, super smart. He's the squire. He makes all of the behind-the-scenes decisions for this knight, and the knight, who is kind of an idiot, gets all the credit for things. It looks really funny. So we have books 1 and 2 in Squire and Knight. Super cute new graphic novel called Operation Cover-Up, about 2 kids who are starting in a new school as 5th graders. We've got this sweet little story called Ollie and Bee. Ollie wears glasses. Bee has really big feet. They're trying to fit in. Super cute. This graphic novel looks awesome. It's all about how when comic books were getting started in the 1940s, how the Wonder Woman character came to be. And it's just a very cool graphic novel if you are interested in that. We have Cupcake Diaries. We have a new graphic novel called Billy Blaster and the Robot Army from Outer Space. I don't think that would be my cup of tea, but I know a lot of students who I can already picture being excited about checking that out. This book looks really, Miss Letourneau said it's supposed to be really funny. Cabin Head and Tree Head. So check it out and let me know if you think Cabin Head and Tree Head is a funny book. We have, this is a really, really sweet sentimental book. This is called Dear Rosie, where we have a group of friends and one of their friends actually passes away. And it is about how the rest of those friends help each other with the grief that they feel when they've lost a friend. So this one is very, very sweet and heartwarming. Friends, we have the new Astrid and Stella. We have the new Super Pancake. We've got the new Pizza and Taco. We have a really cute one called The Do-Over. And we have a new fiction book. It's called Middle School and Other Disasters. I think if you like Dork Diaries, you are gonna love to check this book out. Okay, pause. Okay, friends, I'm back. We have some technical difficulties. Those technical difficulties are the fact that Miss Letourneau has to teach a first grade class, and I did not get to tell you about all my books. So we have to finish nonfiction. I wanted to show you, we have got a nonfiction book about bowling that we've added to the library. So if you love to bowl, check this out. It looks really fun. We've got some biographies. This one looks really cool. It's called George Crumb and the Saratoga Chip. It's all about the man who invented potato chips. So that was a long time ago, and it's a great story. So that's a fun biography to check out. We've got another biography called Nachos Nachos, the story behind the world's favorite snack. So all about how nachos came to be. We've got a great new nonfiction book. It's called Flip, How the Frisbee Took Flight. So all these things are focusing on inventions. The invention of potato chips, the inventions of nachos, and the invention of the Frisbee. They're all really, really good books. Finally, the last books I want to show you today are two of my favorites. We have got a new Ultimate Reptilopedia. You all know that these National Geographic books have the best photographs and the coolest information in them about animals. We have had a copy of this, and you guys know every time you check out a big book, I always give you my spiel about these heavy books. Are so heavy they break really easily when they get dropped on the floor, or they're in your backpack and you drop your backpack on the ground. So we've replaced our old one. We have a brand new shiny, beautiful copy with great photographs and pictures of snakes. So if you love snakes, this book is for you. If you don't like snakes or other reptiles, don't check it out. Finally, the last National Geographic book that we have is called The Ultimate Book of Sharks. This is another one that we have had in our library, but we have had to replace it because, again, these great big books, when they fall hard. So if you love sharks and other learning information about sharks in the ocean and their habitat and facts about them, and just gawking over all these beautiful photographs, then I want you to go ahead and put these books on hold, get in line for them. I can't guarantee that every hold that's placed is going to happen before the end of the year, but I will do my best to get the books to you as quickly as I can. And boys and girls, I have loved helping in your library at Washington Henry this year. It has been one of the most fun experiences of my whole career in education. Hope you all have the best summer. Don't forget to check out books at the Atlee Library or the Mechanicsville Library, or wherever you can go to the library. Make sure you are reading all your favorite things this summer, and I cannot wait to see you back in our library again next year. Have a great summer. I'm going to miss you all.